Hello, my name is Michael Wickerson. Welcome to Wickerson Studios. I just want to show a little proficiency because I've been going over the script like crazy. This was a great WAM workshop in robotics, but it got me thinking of my own robotic computational plans to build something. I want to show you a little the type of stuff that I'm doing in here. Once you get your head into here, you're not thinking. You usually have a screenshot of what you're working on, but I'm going to show a little bit of manipulation in here and how Grasshopper kind of takes off as you wrap your head around an entire script. I'm very happy to say that my mind is here. Of course, I'm doing it fairly repetitively. First of all, if I'm going to do any changes, I'm going to lock my tab out. I'm going to grab some old geometry and I'm just going to get rid of it. I don't need that. I'm not going to really explain this, but it's an editing process that I love the gene pool. So I'm going to put an edit in here, pump that one up to 100 count, bring it down to 100, extend that because I'm going to play with it, run that into an index here. So I can actually have more than one. I like to always have ranges set up to do things. I'm also going to just check my rotations and pull them to the full rotation of plus 60 and minus 60 degrees. And what I'll end up doing is, because I use this very interesting tool over here, I'm going to have to log this, get this enabled on, but I don't want to enable it because it's going to slow things down because it's a data recorder. I'm going to clear my data recorder as a toolpath. And I'm going to jump over to here to some visuals. I'm going to get rid of the variable pipe that I like using, but it does slow things down. I'm going to get rid of double information. I'm going to take everything off of preview so I don't actually see anything. And then my main three things are going to be the toolpaths, a geometry, and then a robot. I also want to just adjust this little thing because I like playing with lots of data visualizations as I go. Also want to run that through pretty close to like the 0 to 1 range. And then for my variable pipe, I like to just preset that down to a smaller number. If you zoom in, you can get some nice finesse on what you're working on. I think that's almost it, but if I come back over to, I know this is fast, locked off solvers are great because you can control shift, take something off, and I don't want to get the edges as I render this, so I'm going to pull it into just the faces and change that brep, and I think we're ready to go. The only thing we have to do is give it some data, so I'm just going to throw it in here and do a randomized 100, and we're going to sit tight on that and open up the solver and see how long it takes to process what I just made. And I'm not going to show you what I'm working on because I'm very excited about this project. It's coming out. We're hopefully bringing this to fruition next week early, and then you'll see what's kind of going on. But otherwise, that's how you kind of get in and manipulate a script. You'll see everything's working. I think everything works here, but you see the data recorder's not working because it only has one piece of data. So what we'll have to do is just do a little randomization here to provide some data so I can interpolate that code and then process the rest of the script. Now that's total chaos, but that's how you end up thinking, or at least that's how I end up thinking when I'm thinking of my scripts. We've got everything working except I have a few things turned off here because I didn't want to generate this data visualization on another geometry. But that's how you kind of look at a script. You look for warning signs, you look for the orange, you look for the red, and you'll see with a lot of my scripts the gene pool is in here as a multiple number slider. But what I like is I can reset it. I can kind of hard code these and not change these, and then I can plug them in whenever I want to go back to the same things. That's if I have many models. And the best thing about this is I've got hundreds and hundreds of GH scripts that vary slightly just so I can wrap my head around this stuff. Thanks for watching.